Yo, what is up, boys? How's it going? Um, so this is gonna be day 8, I believe, of the documenting my trading journey. So yeah, early in the morning, these last 2 days actually, I took kind of like an early trade. Um, yeah, I took an early trade and blew the funded challenge in 2 days. I mean, and then I hopped back on paper and and then I started doing better. And I think it's honestly just a patience thing, and there's one specific setup which I caught two of the same setup to both directions, but there's one specific setup that's been really working for me. And if I combine that with a daily bias, honestly, um, I think it'll work out pretty good. So yeah, let's go into the first trade. We're gonna be reviewing the paper trades that I took after I blew the funded. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I took puts like right here because I was expecting us to reject this fair value gap from CPI, but and then I got stopped out like freaking like here or something. Like I don't know. It was a really bad trade. I should have just waited, but this is the beauty trade right here. So the thing that's been working really good for me is breaker blocks. Right. So as you can see, for people who don't know what a breaker block is, this is a prime example of one. So today it was daily bias was bearish. Um, I'm not even showing you guys. Been I would have been up so freaking much on this funded account challenge if I was on the charts ready to trade right when CPI was released. So this is when it happened, and one of my setups, I'll show you guys right now. I gave this setup out completely before it freaking happened. Duh. Yeah, I just gotta. Not. It was probably in general further up. Yeah, here it is. Okay. All right, guys. Let's. All right, guys. I took a pretty bad loss yesterday. Totally fine. Whatever. Today I'm bearish, and I believe we topped for this day in the London session. Overnight, which I actually didn't mean to say that, but like I meant like the area where we topped because we were in a fair value gap. But my number one setup is at 8:30, which is CPI release. We sweep liquidity to the upside on NQ using CPI news because we have relative equal highs, and that's this wick right here breaking this high, which is relatively equal to uh, like this high, I believe. So let's click that. Yeah. So those are relative equal highs, and sweep those like I just said in the setup. This will be manipulation and will look like an entry, and I will look for an entry to the downside with a tight stop. Tight stop, right? We broke above by what, like 7 handles, and then we fucking dumped down. And we, and this was my freaking target. I'm not even trolling you guys, right? This was my first target, and my second target was it was the rebalance on the daily. Yeah, my second target was this line. So we'll put that down. But like this was a fucking spot on call, right? So this is my first target. We hit that, started coming back up, and then we eventually came down back to do that. So if I put my stop at break even, we wouldn't have even got stopped out, and we would have still hit my second target. But shit, I would have just probably took all of it off on this. But, I mean, this was literally to the tick. I don't know why I clicked on that. To the tick, like, called this freaking setup out. Yeah, I missed my setup. See how spot on? Yeah, that was crazy. But anyways, let's go to the trades that we did take and why I think the breaker block is one of the best setups that I like to use. So I was hoping for the bearish day. We didn't, so we came down here to my first target, but we basically kept this liquidity because we bounced from it super quick and we didn't get like a prominent break or anything. And this target was my second target. As you can see, it lines up with this. So I kept this as a major sell side liquidity area, and when we came up here, I was looking for any place where it would reject, and like I told you guys, this area I believed was like the top. So here's the breaker setup for a bullish breaker, or a bearish breaker, sorry. So come up, we make a higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. All right, you see that? We came under this low after breaking this high, right? So now, all you have to do is wait for a retest. We got the retest on this candle, as you can see. So one right here and one right here. And we took it down to this sell side. We sold, or we bought one there. We broke there, and we bought one here. All right, so that was, oh, man, if I was doing the funded thing. But it's all good. So my back is irritating me, but yeah. And then if we go on the 5, this was kind of like a less prominent one, but it was still a breaker setup that I caught. So this is an example of a bullish breaker, the opposite of what this one is, but same concept. So lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, right? You see that? And we came down and retested this previous high that was created, this previous lower high, right? Just like up here on the 1, we retested the previous higher low, right? So I bought 2 right here, set my stop under this wick, and I tried to target this buy side and then this buy side, which was from that right there. So, and I believe that if you extend this breaker, yeah, that's also where we rejected right there. But anyways, that was our other trade that we caught, so we put those into a new thing. I mean, I hopped on paper today and I used normal, I mean, slightly big size, right? If I was using a 50K account, this would be like big size. If I was using a 100K funded account, perhaps, this is like normal size. So, normal size, maybe slightly heavy for what account I'm trying to get. And we made about 40, like 5K in one day, which is just crazy to me. From 2 really good trades, and our max drawdown was what we bought at 30 and it was at 14, so 15 handles times 20 bucks. Our max drawdown was probably about 300 bucks. That's the most red we ever saw today, was down 300. And yeah, I don't know what to say, boys. I feel like it's just the patience. But like I said, you know, the losses will teach you. And I think what I'm planning on doing is just tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the last day of the week, Friday, after CPI. Honestly, looking at daily, I'm pretty extremely bearish today. I really like this price action. I don't really want to see us. I mean, if we want to break this high of day for liquidity and maybe make a relative equal high here that we can target as liquidity later, like, that would be fine. But overall, I'm expecting a red day. If you look at the weekly, yeah, I mean, this is not what I was expecting for the weekly. I was definitely expecting another green or another red week. We just didn't end up getting that unless we have a super red day, which would be crazy. Oh, what is that? Are you serious, my brother? This 30-minute fair value gap that I marked that happened on Tuesday was the bottom here. That's crazy. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. I will be trading at my house. You know, I will be here tomorrow because it's a snow day. We're getting like 12 inches tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm so tired. It's late. I just got home from playing poker for like 3 hours. Yeah, boys. I'll see you guys in the next analysis. Peace.